What's up, world? This is your girl P. So, how to know if you're spiritually protected? This is a big one here because, a lot of us don't realize that when we're all spiritual beings, whether we realize it or not. It's whether because we have free will, and I keep saying that, we all know we have free will. We do what we want to do. But when you decide to go on your spiritual path, meaning it's not, and I'm not shaming religion because I was born in religion, two of them, two different religions, as a matter of fact. So I believe in it. It's just that we all have our own mind, which is our own spirit. You know what I'm saying? And we have to learn to trust our own spirit, even when we're around those who are on the same mental frequency as us. So our spirits are in the same location, meaning our minds are in the same location. But how to know that you're spiritually protected? Anytime you decide to go on your spiritual path, that means you're working for God, universe, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Jehovah, whoever your higher power is, whoever you call your higher power. You're working for them when you're using your spiritual gifts, when you're doing the right thing, having integrity, which is doing the right thing without anybody looking. When you know you're answering the call, you know within that you've been called to do something great. You know that. You know what I'm saying? We all are here to do something great. We all have gifts. We just have to be confident in ourselves to use the gift and know that it's going to work. But that's another story, and I probably spoke on that before. But when you're spiritually protected means that you're working for your higher power. You're working for God. And I'm going to say God because that's the verbiage I use. So please don't be offended when I say that, if that's not the verbiage you use or whatever. So you're working for God. And anytime you get a job, full time, you get benefits. And, what I'm saying, you get insurance, you get dental, you get health, you get vision, you get 401k, you get a lot of benefits when you go to work. So when you go to work for God, you're spiritually protected, meaning you're mentally protected. So even though you may have these negative thoughts that come into your mind, your mental space, which is the spirit realm, is always going to protect it. You're not going to lose your mind. It's like, as long as I'm walking in this direction and I know what I'm doing, what God called me to do, I know I'm protected. So that's where the weapons are formed, where people will form weapons against you, but it'll never prosper. Yeah, they're going to form them. They're going to do things, but it's not going to take you out. And they're going to realize that even in the first, you know, self-help book, which is the Bible, that it says, touch not my anointed, put your hands down, do my prophets no harm. That means do not form a weapon, but if you form it, you're not gonna be able to do nothing, you know. And so, and I even see that because I see people doing stuff to me, you know. I get fired for stuff that I've been fired for things that I never did. And I spoke on that before, and a lot of people may have not heard that video. And you would have to, it's like digging in a needle in a haystack for a needle to try to find the video that I spoke on it about. So I'm going to say it again, that I got fired for something that I didn't do, accused of something that I didn't do, you know and that's making me miss out on money. You know what I'm saying? And but whatever that person's intention was, it didn't work. You know what I'm saying? Because no weapon formed against me shall prosper. You're going to be covered no matter what. It is supposed to make it look like you're without because you don't have a lot. And for some reason, the amount is what people look at, but it's not about the amount, it's the quality. You know what I'm saying? And when you're spiritually protected, it's like you have to walk with your head held high because it's like, I know I see you trying to do some stuff. I know they gonna work, and that's not arrogance. It's like I got coverage. That's like you get sick. I'm not worried about it. Not saying you're not gonna worry about being sick, but I'm not worried about me having to, pay for anything because I got insurance. You know what I'm saying? That's one less thing that I have to worry about. And that's the whole point of working for God, because you have coverage. Why would you not want that type of protection? Why would you not want the protection to be able to say, yeah, I see you forming a weapon, but it ain't gonna prosper, and really be able to say it and mean it? Because when you are light, you know what I'm saying? Think about a light on the back porch of a back porch patio. It attracts mosquitoes. You know what I'm saying? Mosquitoes start coming out everywhere trying to suck blood out of you. And when you are a light, because we're all stars and we start from the bottom, you know what I'm saying? And when we start using our gift, God starts rewarding us and raising us up and lifting us up, and you start rising, your light starts going up, and people start looking up to you. You know what I'm saying? And when you're a light, you attract mosquitoes. You attract people that want to suck the life out of you. They want to suck blood from you. It attracts thirsty people that are not using their gifts, that can use their gifts. And I'm not saying that to, you know, I'm not saying that to speak on in people in a negative way. I'm trying to show you what it attracts. You giving you the concept of it, of seeing it in a different way, to say, okay, if I'm a light, you know, and there's a light on the back porch, and that lights attract mosquitoes, it attract insects, it attract those type of things, because they're attracted to the light. That's what they see. That's where they're coming for. They're coming for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to attract mosquitoes, but you can't help what you attract. You only can help what you entertain. And you have to be able to use your discernment, which is your intuition, to know when somebody trying to trying to do something, because God, the universe, God, whoever is going to send certain energies your way, but the devil going to send them your way too. You know what I'm saying? The devil gonna send people your way, in disguise, and sheep in wolves' clothing, sending people your way, sending people to come do stuff. I heard this about this person. Let's go do this. Like God don't see that. And these people, they don't realize. I don't even want to say it, but you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Like, all you got to do is realize that you don't have to have any fear. Because when I first started this journey, I had fear, you know, and it was projected onto me, because I'm not going to say I had fear when I first started. I didn't have any fear at all. I didn't have no fear. But when the fear was projected on me, I didn't realize it was projection. And I'm like, when I had to literally sit down and realize, where did this fear come from? Because I didn't start with it. You know what I'm saying? I was being my true, authentic self. I started speaking and recording and doing stuff, and speaking what my spirit was telling me to say, you know, and I was picking up negativity from people that was listening to it, which was projecting fear onto me. And that's where the fear comes from, because a lot of times it's not from you, especially when you're doing something you love to do. That fear doesn't come from you. It comes from other people projecting it onto you. And you don't realize that. And you are walking around in fear and not realizing that fear is not even yours. You know what I'm saying? It's that people are trying to project and put fear onto you so that you'll stop using your gift, so you'll turn back around. But remember, if you turn back around and you stop using your gift, that means you quitting the job, and then you have no more protection. So it's like, once you decide to get on that path to go with God, you know what I'm saying, just know that you're spiritually protected, and you don't have to worry about anything. Just make sure that you operating with integrity and you're doing the right thing when even no one is looking, and you got good intentions. You're not trying to, cause harm or nothing like that to anyone. You're doing what you're called to do. And whenever you're doing what you're called to do, you enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? And you shouldn't be disrupted by fear that's projected onto you from other people. But even if that is the case, just know it's not yours and don't own those thoughts and feelings and emotions, and give it back and send it back to where it came from. Because energy can't be destroyed. And that's something that people don't realize is we're all here to create. You might as well create something positive, because again, if you create positivity and you send it to somebody and they reject it, they don't want it, it comes back to you. But if you create something negative and that person is high vibrational, and they see that you're trying to send negativity to them and they don't receive it, then it's coming back to you. So why would you want to, create something like that that's going to come back to you? And for those who are stars, rising stars, you're the light. You know what I'm saying? In the truth, it's a light. It attracts a lot of things, because people are attracted to the light. You know what I'm saying? But also too, you're gonna attract things that you don't want. And it don't mean it in a bad way, but don't come into people's life trying to destroy them, because they're spiritually protected. And just know that you're spiritually protected on your path, because you're doing the work for God, and that work comes with great benefits. You know what I'm saying? It comes with benefits and it comes with a paycheck. You're going to get paid for it, and you're not doing it for the pay. You're doing it because it's genuinely you. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to share that quick message, and I holla though. One love. Peace.